And good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing tonight? This is Jason with Pest Hunter Outdoors. And over here is going to be Molly from Mrs. Pest Hunter Outdoors. And below me is Mr. Colin from Kincaid Outdoors.
You're right there.
And tonight's news is we are live from the studio of Pest Hunter. All right.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
I hope everyone is doing well tonight. Tonight is just basically stop by, say hi, how you doing? And at the same time, we're going to be talking about the holiday foods for the holiday. So I figured that would be a pretty good topic since we're just now entering the second month of holidays.
Yeah,
That
there's
everybody likes
the
to enjoy.
holiday foods is right there.
Yeah, I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Hopefully nobody has any turkey left in the refrigerator, and if it's still in there, don't eat it.
We just finished it off tonight.
Yeah.
Yay! There's a familiar face.
Yep. Mr. AT, how you doing this evening?
I'm
Hey,
thinking awesome. How you doing?
pretty good. We got Jeep Fam Overland in the house tonight.
Hey, Jeep.
Hey, Jeep. And I'm going to share this out.
I do have a link at the top of the page if you want to join the panel. Or the top of the chat. I can have up to 10 people on the chat. So,
Yay!
yeah, that's the cool thing about upgrading from free.
No, actually, I think it's 12.
I thought it was 10. Well, anyways, 10 anyways. For sure. If it goes to 12, hey, we're good.
Yep. I've never actually maxed it out before, so I wouldn't know.
That's okay.
I do
That's
need
a lot of screens to go through.
Yep, I've got to update my StreamYard because they're just telling me, "Oh, it's time for you to make a payment."
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
I can't
mine's all automatic.
Mine's going to be doing. I'll pay mine when I can afford it because I don't, have the money always at the same time I need to pay it. Unfortunately, not doing it. Just got to decorate the tree with the kids. Okay, cool. Got the tree up.
Yeah.
I don't have a tree up yet. I don't have a tree.
My tree's sitting right there in the box still.
We're getting a real one. I like going to places that like veterans owned, supported type places to get a Christmas tree and that kind of thing. So we're gonna get a Christmas tree where we have our front door, which is right behind the thing here.
Mine's still in
Put
the
a tree
box.
right there, blocking off essentially blocking our front door off, and we're just start using the back door until Christmas is over.
Well, I can't do that with my front door because that's where all my barbecue stuff is.
Oh yes, you can. You just
Hi,
get on
Cecilia. How you doing?
Barbecue.
Well, our
Hey,
tree's
Steve.
still in the box.
Hey PA, how you doing?
Oh, hey,
Hey,
PA.
PA. Something we haven't seen in here in a while.
Yeah.
But I did
Yeah.
buy a Christmas T-Rex.
Oh
A
yeah.
Christmas tree. I want to see that.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
see
Maybe you should do like a unboxing and how to set it up.
Oh, freak out the dogs again.
Oh yeah.
And then throw it in the barbecue.
Barbecue T-Rex.
Jason had to go mention barbecue, and I'm all like,
You didn't see the picture of what he had on his page before we started? That's
no,
off the barbecue.
Actually, that is off. That is actually off of the
Wood burning grill.
It's a wood burning grill. It's like a fire pit grill.
yes, it looked delicious. I saw it. I saw them shrimp.
That's not shrimp. That was wings.
Those are wings.
I thought that was shrimp. I didn't look at it closely, evidently.
Yeah, those are wings. Yeah.
Barbecue
Giant
wings.
shrimp.
Yeah.
Those shrimp would be nice.
I would
I do
still
like
eat the
shrimp.
crap out of it.
Oh,
I would eat
I
all of it.
can do-
I would take your wings and I would just put them on my face.
Yeah. So yeah, Jeep there is getting ready for trapping season for beaver. Right on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You missed a really nice discussion on 22 rifles when we were off.
Let's see.
Say hi to Jason and everybody.
Hey, Jenny.
I'm surprised Cliff hasn't popped on yet.
Yeah, he's probably doing something.
He's
Yeah,
in
middle-
the chat. He's in the chat here. I've seen him talking.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he's probably still playing video games too.
Yeah, because he can't say he's working his garden because it's
It's
out
dark.
of season.
I don't
And
know
out of
anything
season,
about
yes.
being on a live stream and playing video games at the same time. I've never done that before.
Yeah. Well, like I said,
you doing that
it's still
now?
hard to multitask.
Just gotta wait for him to die.
No.
No.
Hey, Johnny Mac, how you doing?
Hey, Johnny Mac.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
No, I promise I'm not playing Fallout 76 right now.
Ah,
You were playing earlier.
I was playing earlier. Yeah.
oh, he's got a big old giant headache.
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Yeah, get well soon, there, Fox.
Yeah,
We also know him as Cliff.
maybe he needs to get some cold medicine and some coffee.
NyQuil, yeah.
Not NyQuil. You don't want to mix cold medicine with NyQuil. It's not a good combo. But
No.
do try with some coffee. Coffee is really good.
Did somebody say coffee?
Yes, I did. Did you not hear me mention coffee multiple times? And I reach back here and I pull out my backpacking kind. You know me. This is my go-to when I go backpacking.
Oh, yeah, I know. You told me.
Oh, he said he's already got cough drops. Yeah.
Cough drops, you don't do anything for your headache or anything.
Yeah.
Though,
Well, like I
if
said,
you have-
PA, yeah, if anybody does any trapping, yeah, like I said, go ahead and save the castor and the sack oil and the glands. That is worth quite a bit.
I don't know anything
Everybody's
about
trapping.
that because I don't trap.
Hi, Cecilia.
Honey and garlic, yeah. Oh, whiskey and honey is always a good choice too.
Ooh, a hot toddy.
A hot toddy.
Toddies,
A
hot
hot toddy,
toddies go a long way. And actually,
Like-
what you could do, if
Would
you
you
really want to
do
make it an
one,
Irish
Paul?
coffee, you put coffee, whiskey, and honey.
Hmm.
That would be a definite cure-all.
Yeah, that's the one thing I wish we had here was Fisher's.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a type of weasel.
We have.
It's the closest thing I can explain of what it is.
An
I
otter.
Or
have
a
seen
ferret,
wild ferrets.
or
Otter.
that otter, ferret, weasel type.
No, I've actually been when I was fishing once at one of my local creeks in Des Moines. I actually seen a wild ferret.
Oh yeah, there's wild ferrets all over southern Arizona that they actually
Oh.
reintroduced. The black-footed ferret.
I'm not sure if this was black-footed, but he was white.
That was my nickname back in high school.
What?
Ferret.
Black-footed ferret.
Ferret face.
Yeah.
That's because you didn't wash your feet.
MASH reference. Ferret
Yep.
face.
Yep,
Oh,
a big martin.
ooh.
Yeah,
Probably
Like
he
you said-
got bumped at the colonel before he got kicked. out.
yeah. A couple of weeks ago, I was out learning how to use my camera a little bit better for taking stills,
Yeah.
and I did come across otter tracks at the park.
Oh, you mentioned that, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
Same creek.
organized pineapple?
Organized
The what?
pineapple. Hi.
Hey, Pineapple. I'm glad you came.
Who's pineapple?
So, Organized Pineapple is somebody who's really awesome that follows my channel, and I follow her. So, Jason, I shared your live stream out.
Oh, thank you.
And Colin, remind me tomorrow night, and I'll get your shared out too. I keep forgetting I've got the community tab, so I'm trying to get better about doing that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to learn how to do that too.
I hope you're having an awesome day today, Pineapple.
Tell pineapple that I'll tell pineapple. You just got a new follower.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
me. That's me.
Yeah, for all those who are in here right now, they are new. I used to be
really
a pest control technician for a municipality at the same time as the sports turf technician as well. So
I teach traditional archery and a bow hunter and backpacker.
And for anybody who doesn't know, I drink buttloads of coffee.
yep. Hi, Cindy. How you doing?
It's
That
so
name's familiar.
nice.
He's back.
Stormy night there. Yeah.
Making sure I got everybody. Yeah, already got that.
Pineapple's got some really good like tips and tricks and stuff like that on like her name says, organized. She's just got some really cool stuff, and she's an awesome person. I love her to death.
Awesome.
How much would she charge to come to Iowa and help us organize our house?
Yeah. Okay. Where's that? There it is, right there. Yeah, on my list of tomorrow is called Scheduled Pest Control People.
Oh, you could call this one right here, but he'd charge extra for the commute. Uh-oh. What are you gonna do without coffee, AT? If
Homicidal?
No, he's got enough to last at least a year. Oh, he's growing coffee.
I'm working
Yeah.
on that. I'm working on that.
Yeah, that's called the long-term solution right there.
I got my
And he's in
coffee
a good
plants
climate
right.
for it too. You're in a good climate for it too. What's the temperature there, AT? Just curious.
Right
Come on
now,
up, Ajax. The link is at the top of the chat.
so it was in the high 50s at 6 p.m. And I know it's dropped since the sun's gone down more. So let's see what it is right now. It's 50 degrees right now.
We're
Can I
actually colder than you
freak
are
you
right
out a
now?
little bit?
Wow.
I'm going to say ours is 18 degrees right now.
Sorry.
It's okay. I actually prefer the cold.
Where did I put my phone? There it is.
Yes, what I get for living in Iowa, but I get, I can handle the cold easier than most. Heat,
I used to.
do so well, but cold I do. As my
Yeah.
grandma once said, I think it was either grandma or my grandpa, I'm not sure which. In the heat, you can only take off so much. When you get down to skin, you're done. When you in the cold, you can always add more.
That's right.
But the most important thing is it gives you good reason to snuggle.
Now, I will say something, Cecilia, just to kind of really address your question. My trick is I don't actually need coffee to survive. I need to have coffee so everyone else around me survives.
Yes.
Oh. It
I will
improves
find
your
a way to build a
cooking
trade
skills.
route between AT and my house. Actually, no, I would actually take you up to the botanical center and help you harvest the beans, the berries off the tree at the botanical center. Because that's got a full-grown tree.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
So I would find a way to keep that place warm enough where it wouldn't kill the tree.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I've never had
Yeah.
the chat go this fast before.
You can slow your chat down.
Oh, yeah, I know, but then it becomes behind.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
Toss in another link so Ajax can join
Good.
us.
I can do that.
Yes, potatoes may suck, but they're better than no potatoes at all. They work really well for backpacking. But just
And
add
if you
water.
spill them in the sink, don't wash them down.
Oh,
I know,
yeah.
because it turns into glue.
No, it'll swell up and bust the pipe underneath the drain.
Well, then don't do it over the sink.
That's
right.
what I said. If you spill them in the sink, don't wash it down.
Orange Picot seeds. Ooh. That's tea. I don't know anything about tea.
I know nothing
Yeah.
about tea.
Oh, except that I do know that some pine needles are good for vitamin C. We're making a tea. Now, which ones, I can't tell you. But it's supposed to be really high in vitamin C.
Yeah, and there's JT making coffee right now.
No, this is that pour over.
That's still coffee.
Yep. I can
So
hear
you-
that. Just to let you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, my this thing's being extra sensitive tonight. People were actually hearing my laptop earlier. Let me I'm gonna turn my AI noise cancellation off and back on.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I love the sound of it.
Probably sounds like somebody's taking a leak, though.
No, somebody's have to run to the bathroom because the water's dripping.
Is that good or bad?
Yeah, it all depends on who you are. Depends if it's the one that makes you go to the restroom or not.
Oh,
Coffee's supposed to
look
make
at
you
your,
go to the
look at your
bathroom.
grinder, AT.
So what?
Your coffee grinder.
Yeah. What about it?
Where'd you get it? Where did it come from? She wants one.
I believe. So I believe, yeah, my wife ordered that off of Amazon. Cecilia, if you go to my channel, I've actually got a video for that particular one, and I've got links in there for it too. Well, you can watch that video where I kind of talk about it and whatnot. It like I was mentioning, I think last night calling on your live, I do have plans to do start looking into some more budget friendly grinders and also some that are more backpacking friendly as well.
I found one on Amazon for $20 right now, and it's called Hitkoff manual coffee grinder, and the logo on the box says "Respect the Bean."
Oh yes.
It says it's a hand bean grill with 18 click settings, stainless steel body with ceramic burr and ergonomic grip with removable hand crank. Includes cleaning brush, travel, and storage pouch.
There's one I've been eyeing. I think it's called like Japresso. I can't remember offhand.
I'll post the link in the chat. Hopefully it'll work. I don't know. I'm gonna find out and hope the best.
Oh, there he is. Mr. Ajax, how you doing?
How you doing, brother?
Hey, Ajax.
Not much. Jeez. Been busy.
A lot of snow?
No, not yet.
Really? I figured you would be packed with snow up there.
No, it's been kind of slow here. We had back November 15th, 16th, and 17th, we had
Oh man, that didn't work.
about 2 inches on the ground, and the next day it melted, and then we went back to 50s, and
How
then
big is it?
oh yeah, it's been crazy weather up here.
Come on, where is?
So, has anybody got anything figured out for their holiday dinners for Christmas and New Year's, birthdays
Not
for the
me.
month? Really?
I gotta ask her.
Anybody gonna do a turkey again, or ham, or goose, or duck?
We'll be doing a turkey and a ham.
What about turducken?
A turducken, yeah.
Turducken.
I'm doing squirrel, deer, and turkey.
All I can say is yay. That's what the name of the grinder is. I cannot get the link to pop up. Because it's too big.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I've thought about trying to do if I can nab a couple of squirrels, maybe do a squirrel pot pie instead of using chicken. You use squirrel.
That sounds pretty good right now.
Don't celebrate Christmas, celebrate Yule. It's a different thing altogether.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Look at Cliff being all bah humbug.
Or you could be do Hanukkah.
Cliff just needs to come hang out with me.
Yeah, I mean, Thanksgiving, I was like so stuffed after. I'm like, yeah, I couldn't even move. I ended up having a turkey coma after. I'm like, no, I'm ready to go to bed. It was like 6:30 at night. I'm like, I'm out. So,
Oh, he says he doesn't celebrate either.
I don't understand that last one.
I think
am.
he was. I think he misunderstood. And I guess he thought I said Cliff's gonna hang out with me when I said Cliff needs to come hang out with me.
Oh,
Okay.
I think that's what he's referring to.
I got to check on something because I'm just curious. 'Cause
Can y'all imagine the misadventures of Cliff and myself?
oh no.
Your wife wouldn't allow it.
Oh, she lets me off my leash all the time.
Ah,
She's like, "Go, be gone."
well, yeah. Well, she's not behind your shoulder. You can say that, right?
Jenny has the 23rd off. And I've got one more personal day I can take before the end of the year. So I'm thinking I might just take it if I can and take the Monday after Christmas off. If I don't already have it off, I have to look.
Did you read that, AT? Raven or
Yep,
Cecilia?
I'm dropping it in there now. There you go.
So
There you go.
have any of you ever used one of these? This is my third one, but for people that, shoot like 177 22s, air guns, I even took it to an extent where I shot my 22 long rifle at it and 35 cal Bulldog 357. And I had a sponsor send me another one of these. It's a little
Oh,
three.
those are cool. I've been wanting to get one of those.
Wait a minute. Let me.
Wrong one.
Nope.
Oh, you had the right one. You just pull that one up like you did for Molly. You showed Molly.
There
Now
we
grab
go.
a picture of. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The problem is, one of my 7.7s dents the heck out of it.
Yeah, they do. I get them, sent to me. So
Mhm.
it's like, whatever. I mean, this is probably my fifth one I've gone through probably in the last year now. So it's like, I don't know. I just use them to shoot at. And once they're bent trash, I just throw them out. Or I have a buddy of mine that took my old one that was all bent up and he put a pry bar to it and all that and rebent them back out, and he's now using it. So, but it's gonna weaken after some time. But
Yeah. No. I was talking about the spinners itself,
yeah.
not the
Here.
bars that hold it up.
I have a question for both Ajax and AT. Have you used your strikers yet?
No, it's
Not
been
yet.
super
Well,
cold here. I'm about ready to go use it pretty soon
We
here
got-
with these temps.
We've got way too many leaves on the ground right now.
Use your foot, clear off a good 5x5 spot, and just go that route.
Yep.
You could use the leaves themselves as your tinder.
But I can't use that around here. I can't have a fire here right now.
Okay. You got a fire ban going on?
No, but I can't burn like that around here.
Oh, okay.
We're in an HOA. That's
Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry.
I'm
that's
sorry.
got plenty rules.
I'm sorry that you
Yeah,
live in
most
an
of them
HOA.
do. Actually, no. There's some of them that are really nice, and then some of them that are just way too strict.
Yep.
Well, I'm
I've been seeing
hoping
too many stories about bad HOAs lately. So
I'm hoping to get out sooner than later, but worst case scenario, the first week in January, I'm off and I'm going to be camping that week one way or the other. I will be camping, so I'll definitely be working and practicing with it then because I've got very little experience with the strikers.
strikers are my preferred method of starting fires because it's
I
just,
want to get better with them.
I mean, having a good piece of shirt and stuff like that is always a bonus to have. Got multiple pieces over here. Yeah, see, I got, having these, always what you can do if you're where you guys got your strikers and stuff, you're hiking out or you're hunting, Ajax, look for extra stones that you could use with your strikers. So, I mean, it doesn't take much. So, so even ceramic will work, I believe, but I'm not sure. I'd have to double check. But with any sharp enough stone will work.
Well, that first week,
Too.
I'll be getting a cabin. First week in January, I'm going to be at a cabin out of the
Are
state.
you doing your 5-item deal like you were saying?
I'm going to see if I can because what I want to do is I want to have the cabin, but the cabin's not part of what I was saying for that.
Right.
What I want to do is one of the nights I'm going to backpack out. They've got a backpacking section out there too.
Right.
But Right now, so I don't have a current sleeping bag, especially anything that'll do cold weather that I can backpack with.
Right.
Got a custom quilt on order that will work for me. And today I went to go check on the status because I ordered it 4 weeks ago when they had one of their first sales. And when I ordered it, they said for down products, it was a 2 to 4 week lead time.
Right.
Wow.
With all the other madness and craziness going on, they've had all these other sales. It's been the same amount, but it's been like they started out in sections. Like at first, it was 20% off only the custom products, and whatnot. And then this past weekend for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and all that crap, they did it for the whole site. And today I checked the lead times, and I'm hoping that mine is in place for that 2 to 4 weeks still, meaning hopefully get done sooner than later. Their lead times right now are 13 to 17 weeks.
Ouch. Wow.
Jeez.
Where'd you order it from?
Enlightened Equipment.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look them up.
So they're not cheap, I'll tell you that. But this is, I wanted a really good cold weather quilt. Now I can't, nothing in stores fits me. Between my height and my width, nothing ever fits me. So I've got to custom order everything I do. If not, I'll be miserable. I'll hate life, and I'll be like, I'm taking this back to the store. And I've done it every single time.
Mine is more my shoulders than anything else because I'm a side sleeper.
I am too.
Mhm.
I can't sleep on my back.
And Ajax, that spinners looks pretty cool, man. I want to get something similar to that from slingshotting.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I've used them for quite a bit of some time. I mean, they ain't gonna last long. I mean, it's not like the AR 500 gongs like I
Yeah.
that you could shoot regular center fire at, and
Couldn't you just weld something to it?
I mean, you could, but I just use them so you get the 3. I don't know if Jason wants to.
Yeah. Let me put you back up there.
Now, this is what they look like in real life.
Yeah. See, right there, we're at the top, right where the spinners are. That some of them hit so hard they actually cave in.
Yeah.
Because it hits them hard enough.
Yeah,
Right.
the 25 and the 357 Bulldog on my old ones that are out there in the back, they're like, one of them's even down as far as this. So
It
these spinners
just
are actually
folds.
hitting the ground.
You're literally folding it, is what happens.
Yeah.
No,
And-
no,
and
like,
yet- Sorry,
go ahead,
and
AC.
Cecilia, yeah, that one is on the pricier side, and that's why I'm going to look for some budget ones as well. That was given to me as my birthday / Father's Day gift, so that's kind of why it was justified. But what's funny is we look at that and we're like, man, that's like $100 for a grinder. And when my wife got it, I think she got it for about between 80 and 90. That's like their cheapest grinder. Hand coffee grinders get really expensive. I've seen them anywhere from $300 to $500+ for a hand coffee grinder.
Well, the one I showed, I've been trying to put the link up for, is only less than $20.
Yeah,
Yeah, but what's the life on it going to be with those hard beans? That's going to be the question.
and this is ceramic burr, and that's some of the problem here too.
I wish I could put the link out. I just can't figure out how to do that.
Wow, it's only been 30 minutes. Wow.
Well, maybe I can put it in the private chat. Maybe it'll work there. I have no idea.
Yeah, try it there. But then nobody else will be able to see it, though.
But maybe somebody can make it smaller. At least Jason can click on it and see it, and
Yeah.
check the private chat there, AT.
Okay.
Click on that.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to get.
Overstock.com has one for $16.49.
Who does?
Overstock.com.
Ah.
That's a good idea too.
No, this
Stainless
is
steel manual coffee grinder with burr mill and a carry bag and a brush.
Okay. So this first link is not the link that Colin's talking about, but this is one that I'm looking at getting to check out pretty soon. I've been looking into that one. And Colin, let me get the one that you did. Let me get a shorter link for it.
Because it's a good price. It's got the ceramic burr like you were talking about. and it comes with a carrying bag and cleaning brush and all that stuff for $19.99. Because I want to get one of those for my bag because that's cheap. Which reminds me, I gotta put this in my list. Save that puppy before I lose it. So that happens more often than not.
Yeah, same thing happens to me. A lot of times I got to go back to the live chat and try and find it.
I added it to my Collins list on my list.
A lot of times what I'll do is I'll actually I'll screenshot if I get enough time.
Yeah.
And
I
if I
just did
remember to do it.
that. Actually, Respect the Bean. I like the name of it. It's a manual coffee grinder from Kit Koff. Yeah. And it weighs 11.3 ounces. Which is not.
So there, Ajax, what kind of coffee do you drink?
Oh, geez. I
Whatever you can get your hands on?
no, it's I don't really care for Folgers. I drink
Oh, you put that in the private chat, Colin.
the
I know.
L is not bad. I don't really care, for that.
I
but
can't get it to
there-
work in the regular chat.
there is one coffee that I really like up here, but it's really expensive. And it's Tim Hortons. They're from Canada. And I tell you, when you have Tim Hortons up here, it's like, oh man, compared to any other coffee you could buy at your local store, you can't beat it with Tim Hortons.
I've heard people praise Tim Hortons coffee before.
That's the first time I've heard about it. So
So,
I've heard of it as well.
what's his name? The guy who does the stealth camping videos.
Steve?
Steve.
Yeah.
Camping with Steve. Yeah, he does that stuff. He talks about Tim Hortons coffee all the time. That and he's taking his favorite beverage with him wherever he goes. He just put a new one out about stealth camping in a train wreck.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, you could actually order that Tim Hortons online if you guys have. Well, a lot of you probably have regular coffee pots. What you could buy just the regular coffee grounds, and the difference between when you get it from them compared to when you buy it in the store is two different things. But they use original creamer in theirs, and we use French vanilla. So
I
it's like
French vanilla.
there is a little bit of a difference in taste, but if you use the original creamer, it tastes just like theirs out the door.
Thank you, AT, for doing that because I couldn't figure out how to get it.
What I did was I added it to my Amazon cart. And then once it was in the cart, I right clicked on the text and copied the link, and it copied a shorter version of it.
Okay, but like I said, that's if you take a look at that one, that's actually a really good deal.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Now,
But, yeah.
I can't tell you how durable it's going to be or anything until I use it. Because I generally go instant for when I'm on the trail because it's just lighter. And I'm sorry, Ajax, I do drink Folgers Instant when I'm on the trail because it's just freaking lighter. Is it the best coffee? No, but it works. Better than no coffee.
Tim Hortons up here is like every location in my area. You got to get there at like 6:30 in the morning. If not, if you're there after 6:30 in the morning, you have to park out on the side streets to be able to go in.
There's a line around the block.
Yeah, and the drive-through, you'll spend an hour sitting in the drive-through. If you're not the first one there, and you're like, let's say there's, a dozen cars in front of you, you're parking on the road, and you're sitting in the road waiting to go through the drive-through. That's how popular it is up here.
You have a walk-in part where they just go to the counter and get it, or
Yeah.
And that would you do that if you're going to wait.
Yeah.
Just go in and grab it yourself and do it that way.
You're still going to have to wait out in the cold temps. Like right now, I mean, it's like 18 degrees here, but
Same here.
even with the indoors, you're still having to wait because they even sell breakfast there, like breakfast sandwiches and,
Yeah, I heard.
browns.
almost like a Dutch Brothers.
So yeah,
I love Dutch Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, Cecilia was
Ajax,
asking
follow you.
something for you, Ajax. She's wondering if you want some Tim's coffee.
no.
She's from, You don't want the coffee from them or no?
Oh yeah.
Well, she's asking. I think she's from Canada. So
I've been to Canada, and I tell you, there's a difference when I go over there compared to here. Oh yeah, there's
Yeah, there is.
definitely a big difference.
They don't
So-
know what hot sauce is.
Well, they do now. Back in the 80s, they didn't.
Mhm.
say that again.
Oh, back in the 80s, they didn't know what hot sauce was.
Oh,
But they know what it is now.
if
Yeah.
you want to talk about good coffee, I had some coffee sent to me from Hawaii, Kona coffee, 100% real stuff. Now that is good coffee.
So if you ever look on some of my videos, if you see a person making a comment, same guy likes to make the same comment. And he says, just go to Starbucks. That's my cousin trolling me.
Oh,
Yeah, Starbucks is nasty. I've had it maybe twice, and
it's
I
too bitter.
yeah, my
Oh,
cousin love it, and it's like, ugh.
I asked for a black coffee at Starbucks. They didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah, when I go there and it's the only place I can get a cup of coffee right away, it said, "Yeah, I want a cup of black blonde coffee, please."
Mhm.
Yeah, he sent
No,
me
not blonde, just black with sugar. That's all I wanted.
he sent me a
Every
text
day-
Monday night to get some advice on a purchasing a computer for his son for Christmas. I
Yeah.
replied back to him saying, "Just go to Starbucks."
You can get away with that. I can't.
Dunkin' Donuts is pretty good up here too.
They sell Dunkin' Donuts coffee in Walmart,
Mhm.
Yeah,
but black
I'm
rifle coffee is not too bad if you have that.
Yeah,
Their vintage roast is really, really good.
Hey, good morning, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
Mandy,
Hey, Mandy.
Another
Yeah,
coffee connoisseur from Australia.
yeah, she's actually ordered coffee from Iowa.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Hey,
It cost her like quite a bit too.
That's that black and gold, right?
Yeah,
yeah, the black and bold.
Black and bold. Okay.
Yeah, this is my coffee cup, Ajax.
Jeez.
It's a beer stein.
I like a little coffee, okay?
You drink more coffee than I do.
That's what I drink during my lives on Tuesdays.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And I've actually found a place where I can order just right now. This is just a Polinger beer mug, but I can get to order just a plain mug for it. But I use it just for coffee, or have it printed out and have my logo on it. Who knows?
You got to go get you one of those Yeti mugs. Oh my God, I have one of them. Oh, I keep my coffee hot all day long.
They're about $35 here, so they're expensive.
I
For
got
the
mine
big
for
one.
free. I got mine for free.
Well, I got a free one too, but you know what happened to it?
What? Oh,
What happened to it?
I've had that. I've had that cup. What? 15 years now.
I've been using a one I got from Walmart. What is it called? Outdoor Products or something like that, and it's a 32-ounce coffee mug. And I use that for the mornings.
Yep.
I drink coffee and I drink Pepsi. You missed my live where actually the first 5 minutes I was late because I was making my freaking coffee.
Yep.
But it is a coffee break. That's why I call it's one of the many reasons I call it my coffee break. But I like my coffee. Not as much as AT though. AT likes coffee more than I do, but that's okay.
And what's AT's favorite cake? Coffee cake.
Ooh, not bad. With a little bit of cinnamon on there, and
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. Actually, what goes really well with coffee is carrot cake.
Yes, it does.
It does. It does.
It does. I'm
cinnamon
just
rolls.
not a big fan of carrot cake. It's
Cinnamon
not that
roll.
I don't like carrot cake. I've got to be in a mood for carrot cake.
Well,
Now,
you don't have that cream cheese frosting thing, so it's like just
A little
Now-
tangy.
Cinnamon rolls?
yeah, cinnamon rolls too.
Yeah, I'll take a cinnamon roll and be like,
Yeah. We actually have cinnamon rolls up that we just got ready to be made for sometime this week. We
I
just
can't
have to
Especially when you take that cinnamon roll, put a big pat of butter on there, put it in the microwave for about like 20 seconds. Pull it out. Awesome with coffee.
Well,
When
the
we
thing is, if you're making it already, you don't have to put it in the microwave. You just put it on
Well,
there when
yeah.
it comes out of the oven.
When we went to the beach last weekend, I'm trying to remember which restaurant I saw this at, but one of the restaurants has a cinnamon roll pie where they literally
Cinnamon
like
roll
put
pie, Henry?
cinnamon rolls like in a pie tin, but they had a
Cinnamon roll
crust
pie.
to it.
Hmm.
You know the restaurant that has that?
I think it might.
Cinnamon roll pie.
It's like
Who
a
makes it?
seasonal
Do you
thing.
know any restaurants who has that?
I think it was
Um,
Cracker Barrel.
We go to Cracker Barrel.
I think
um,
it's one of their seasonal things, but I think it was Cracker Barrel.
Oh, there was this restaurant we used to go to when we were down in Osceola before we moved here. What was the name of that place that had the cinnamon rolls on? Manny Greer's family table has a cinnamon roll that's literally this big by this tall. And that's one cinnamon roll.
Is she trying to get in, Jason?
Well, I put the link up.
She's just
Hey.
she's just it's Mandy being Mandy.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
button mashing.
Jason, J2.
She's doing her version of Sheldon from Big Bang Theory.
And the whole time Bruce was probably jumping out the dang window over there.
Oh, yeah. They do sell crackers at Cracker Barrel.
But not in barrels.
Actually, they're put in barrels.
They're sold out of a barrel.
Maybe once upon a time.
Yeah.
They do actually have some really good cast iron there, though. They
They
sell
do
that.
have, they do have really good cast iron. We were actually given from a friend of mine, I think it was our wedding present, was a Cracker Barrel cast iron pan.
Yeah. How are they? Because I've been looking at them. I haven't picked one up yet.
It was a pretty good pan. I mean, we still have it somewhere. I think my mom might have that one right now. I'm not 100%. Because when we moved to England, I didn't want to get rid of it. And I think my mom's still using that one.
Well, that's
But,
a good sign it's being used.
Yeah. But we do. I know we've got a cast iron pan right now, but I don't think it's our Cracker Barrel one.
We have several cast iron.
Oh, yeah.
We're looking for a chicken cook with lid right now. We haven't found one yet.
And I saw some nice stuff on the internet that I would like to get my hands on.
Quit bragging.
I'm not bragging. I'm sad. My coffee's gone.
No, I was thinking about getting that big oval one.
You could go with the Big Daddy one that I'm going to be like I have.
No,
I could,
that's just a
but
griddle.
it'll probably go
Yeah.
cold faster than I can drink it.
So I have a lid?
No, yeah, his has a lid.
No,
What about
yours.
yours?
The Big Daddy, no. I'm
Yeah.
going to have to order a new one with a lid. Gotta get a new handle for it anyway. So,
I want the link when you find it.
oh, Big Daddy? Oh, I'll get you the link for that. That's easy. Give me a moment.
Oh, let me check that out right there. Hold on. Oh, yeah. That was that one.
Let's see.
So anybody else got their favorite foods or the desserts that they're going to try and make for the holidays?
Cinnamon rolls is on the list. Jenny, are you making any pies?
What?
Are you making any pies or no? We're asking about desserts. The holidays.
Ooh.
We're going to her mom and dad's, so I don't know what we're planning on bringing.
Well, my
Look at that
people
nice
keep inviting
logo.
more people. So there's
Okay.
going to be a ton of people there. So instead of making Christmas dinner, everybody's bringing their favorite hors d'oeuvres, and we're going to hors d'oeuvre out.
Nice. I just realized that I actually tweaked this logo a little bit over the weekend, and I forgot to upload it here. But I changed the text a little bit because this text makes it look a little off. And I changed it to a blockier one that's a bit bigger so you can see it better on the channels.
Oh, okay. I still like that logo.
Thank you. I love it. Did you ever mess around with Canva more?
No, I have not had a chance to yet.
Molly, I just posted the link. Big Daddy Skillet.
Yeah, we need to get HX a logo. He needs to get one.
Well, I need to upgrade mine before I can actually have mine for stickers and
I need to upgrade mine too. But yeah,
t-shirts. I want t-shirts.
yeah, I always have a special request for Christmas morning for monkey bread.
What?
You make monkey bread?
Yes, I can make monkey bread.
She's
Yeah.
kind of upset that I'm interfering with her video game.
Oh,
Is she playing WoW?
If the headphones are-
Huh.
Well, they're asking questions that only you can answer. No, I'm not sure. Molly, did you get that link?
Yeah, I'm looking at it, but it's got like wing nuts in it.
Let me give me a second here.
another thing I want to make is I want to make some
Okay,
strawberry rhubarb pie.
something. Let me double check.
One of my favorites.
I think
Oh.
they put it together wrong in the picture.
Oh well, then we'll go. Okay, there's another one that could work just like the big. Is another one? Give me a second. Let me add the cart real quick.
Is that full on cast iron?
I don't know.
The lid.
The lid, no.
Hmm.
Give me a second here.
How do
I'm
you
doing it.
create a profile on this?
Try this
Say again?
one.
Hold on, Ajax was saying something.
Sorry, didn't mean to interfere.
No, you're good. How do you create a logo, like Jason was saying?
Well, you gotta
Um,
go in. You gotta actually go into the settings, and you can actually choose a picture of what you have, and you can put the little circle or square over it, and then you can apply that. And then you
Yeah.
can put up there in the cup in the corner when you're on live, and when you're on pause, or when you put it on the camera off, it pulls up your little logo.
Yeah, I have actually used an
And-
old T-shirt design.
And you can do
before.
several logos. You just have a logo for each. Like I said, I got the one up there in my upper right hand corner, right there.
Mm.
And then
Right
I
here.
have
Right there.
my camouflage for this one right here. Where's it at?
If you were talking about creating one instead of just posting one up here, I used a website called canva.com, CANVA.com. That's how I
Like
made mine.
canvas without the S.
And it was free. It's a free site you can use. They have a paid version, but I did the free one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, it's carbon steel.
Well, it's not exactly, but the thing, it's a really big skillet.
Yeah, it is. I like
And
that
I'm
long
so
handle.
sorry.
It's a round griddle with sides.
It's got a handle, a very big
Handle.
handle.
Very
Yeah.
big handle.
Yeah, it's a how big is the handle? I'm not sure. It weighs 12.85 pounds.
So anybody in the chat there, do they do anything special for certain desserts that they only have like once a year? How about you, AT or Ajax or Colin?
The only dessert I've already told you about, I can only do once every once in a while. That's my Assassination by Chocolate Sundae.
Yeah. But
You
is
don't-
that something that you make every season?
It's not. It's more of a summer thing, like around
Yeah.
maybe 4th of July or something, like when it's on the
Mhm.
hot days. But then it kills your taste buds for chocolate for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
So
My German chocolate.
how much chocolate do you like, Ajax? I can give you the recipe.
Depends.
How much do you really love chocolate? That's the question.
I mean, I like a lot. Like like a lot of people, like when we get family together and stuff like that, like brownies, I can deal with them. But I kind of like the extra chocolate brownies with the Hershey's on them. Those are the ones to go. Like,
Okay, before you, well, in one of my future lives, when you get, I give you send you a message. I will give you, I'll tell you the entire recipe for my assassination by chocolate sundae. There's nothing but chocolate in it. There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
nuts. I mean, yeah,
that's what I like.
it will kill your taste buds for chocolate for about 6 months.
See, I'm allergic to any nuts and stuff.
Me too.
So
I
it's
can't
like,
eat nuts either, so
yeah,
that's perfectly fine. That's why I created it.
no,
It's got hot fudge and
Mm.
chocolate syrup and chocolate pudding. It's got one version does have the chocolate fudge brownies. It's
Mhm.
got chocolate Cool Whip in there. It's got Haagen-Dazs Double Dutch chocolate ice cream. It's got miniature chocolate chips and Hershey's Kisses,
Oh
and
my
4
God.
chocolate pieces of Hershey's chocolate bars.
Oh God, that sounds so good.
I will give you the recipe, and you could just tell me if you survive it.
Yeah, just send it over in Instagram or whatever, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm trying that this year.
Oh yeah, it's easier for me to explain it than to try to type it out because it doesn't make sense unless no.
Yeah,
But I will tell it to you in full next time I see you. That way I can talk. Yeah. My live's tomorrow, so I can tell you tomorrow if you're on.
yeah. I'll get a piece of paper and just tell it, one word per, moment.
Yeah.
So
I'll build it for you.
Yeah.
That way you see it.
Yeah,
So it's very, very rich,
That
extremely rich.
yeah, that sounds really
If
good.
you sponsored by Hershey's for this, I would love to be because that thing is just 99% Hershey's.
Sounds so good right now.
Yeah, including the Hershey's chocolate Cool Whip. They do make such a thing. So there's nothing but chocolate in this thing, and I'm getting sugar rush just from talking about it.
Yeah, Cecilia was just saying, Jason, are you growing cocoa beans? I'm going, I don't.
AT, do you grow cocoa beans?
I don't
No,
even know if they'll even grow here.
I don't think they'll grow in Iowa at all either.
No. No.
Now, so Jason, you were asking about the desserts. A lot of times for the desserts for Christmas, since I'm having to cook the turkey and all the other stuff and the ham and whatnot, the desserts either become store bought if I'm supplying it, or my mom a lot of times will bring stuff for dessert. So if she brings dessert, it's probably going to be one of her, I'm going to say, famous chocolate cakes, because anything she makes is phenomenal. That and brownies and whatnot. Every now and then she'll do a homemade chocolate pie, which will make your eyes roll back into the back of your head. But usually we've got a place here called Lowe's Foods, and they make a really good apple pie. And I usually make sure that there's an apple pie here for my dad, for me and my dad.
Apple pie is my favorite.
I'm making a Dutch apple crumb.
Mm,
I'm coming over.
that
Yeah.
sounds so good right now with vanilla ice cream.
A little bit of cinnamon, right?
Oh yeah,
A little bit.
Yeah.
we're all coming over.
Yeah, I might have to make those little
AJ,
pies.
we're planning on doing a pig hunt down
Hey, Bruno.
near his place anyway. So we're going to go visit. I want to make sure we have an apple crumb pie for that one.
Heck yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I just need to find the place first. I'm trying to find
We
one,
have
or
time.
2 or 3.
We
Yeah,
have
but
time.
still.
Because remember, if they're open to hunt for anyway, I can figure out which bow do I need to bring with me if I'm going to do this. My 100
Hey,
pounder
Mike.
or my 74 pounder. Hey, Mike, that's my
No.
friend. Big Mike.
You bring the heavy duty one. You
I can
gotta
bring
get
the
through
100
that,
pounder.
yeah, you gotta get through that armor plating on the side.
Well, I've got a 74 pounder. It just having the right arrow for it. I can do that. So
Yeah,
I figured,
a regular normal arrowhead. Nothing no mechanical, no 3 blades, 4 blades, 2 blade. They found out
I was
works the
doing a
best.
2-blade, but I was thinking about talking about the arrow itself. I was thinking maybe a solid fiberglass fishing arrow
No,
for
it's
weight.
too slow.
Too slow.
Yeah,
You have a 100-pound bow?
It might. I don't know. I don't think that arrow can handle that 100-pound bow.
I don't. Yeah, I think it can.
You bring the weapon. I'll just come down there for the dinners.
Well, you don't want to hunt too?
You want to hunt hog?
Send you out.
All the extra meat goes to charity.
We could all go hunt chocolate moose.
Ooh. No, you gotta say chocolate mousse like that. Yeah.
The chocolate moose.
All right. So what I just heard Colin say was I need to get a tattoo on my belly that says charity.
We'll get you a temporary tattoo. That way.
Henna.
I don't hunt, but I have no problems with going down and cheerleading for you.
Well, then you can do the cleaning.
No, you can bring the camera gear too.
Yeah, you can be the camera
Bring the
man.
coffee.
Bring the
Oh, you
coffee.
definitely drink coffee.
Keep you caffeinated.
I'm okay with that. Keep me caffeinated.
Ooh, coffee roasted pork chops.
You'll have to sit there, take two pots
Oh,
and bang them together to get me up.
Oh man. Roast hog over a big fire pit and ooh.
ooh, taking the old coffee grounds and using them for smoking pellets.
Yeah. Oh, that look at AT over there just smiling for that one.
Yeah. Actually, save all my coffee, most of my coffee grounds, and I just put them outside and just throw them on the ground.
See, I have worms for the summer. I kind of bed them and stuff around here.
Mhm.
Because I fish a lot in the summer, and coffee grounds work really good for that.
Oh yeah,
Use coffee grounds.
it makes them move faster, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So when Ajax first said that, he paused a little bit after he said, "I have worms,"
Oh,
and I was like, "Dude, you need to go see a vet about that."
no, I got them in the garden. I got a lot of them in the garden. So
Yeah.
No,
Which
doing a
reminds
hog
me-
hunt like that, we'd have to make sure we have all the families together and we can actually have a big feast.
yeah, well, like I
We
said,
don't-
it,
We can't,
It's
you
just
can donate
getting-
some of the meat for someone, we can. That'd be great too, because there's a lot of people who could use the food. I don't care if you're
Oh.
from Texas or anywhere. So
oh yeah, like I said, I would probably have to go way in advance just to make sure I can get them to age and get them in the freezer. Then everybody goes on the hog hunt, eat up the supplies I have in the freezer, and then we just use the new ones to resupply the freezer.
right.
I said I'm working with a couple of co-workers into maybe try to get some areas that we can get into because they know the area far better than I do.
What if you get donated a really big chest freezer just for this particular hunt?
Oh, I can get chest freezers. That's not a problem.
Yeah, I'm having a next one. That
Mine's
way we can-
full.
Yeah, I know the small one's full. We're
love
talking
that.
about getting. We are actually talking about getting another one
Yeah, like I
or,
said,
and an
we get-
upright.
yeah, we get a standing, freestanding chest freezer
Hmm.
just for this hunt.
Oh yeah.
But butchering is the one thing I don't know how to do. 'Cause I never
It's
had a
not that
chance.
hard. It's like carving a turkey.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
just
terrible at
certain
that
parts.
too.
Well, there's certain parts that you actually have to go and remove, like some of the glands that are actually in the rump and in the legs.
I
A lot of people don't know about
heard that the skin of the hogs are pretty good for making stuff out of. Like quivers. The leather is really good, is what I was told. But that's neither here nor there at this time because that's down the line.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be something that's gonna be way down the line. So once I start getting a couple of permissions, the word gets out. I can get in there.
Let me know in advance because I have to make a trip from here. If you're going to make it up here, I can make it down there.
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, if I can get a couple of permissions and I can get them, because they don't just show up on schedule when you
Right.
you gotta pick it. You gotta guess right. They
Oh,
don't-
it's a crapshoot. I know.
It is.
And the
That's why
thing
you
is,
need,
the fun part is the hunt itself to me.
yeah.
If
No,
you
that's
get
why you need
anything,
the game cameras with the cell phones, with the what do you call it? The
DNR.
data cards and everything else.
Yeah, I haven't got to get the licensing and stuff like that for having,
Well, if it's private land here in Texas and you have the landowner's permission, you do not need a license for hogs.
Well, the thing is, if I'm going to be going after hogs, I am going to see about getting a pistol first to carry with me, be on the safe side. Those
Oh.
aside, I know they don't always die when you want them to.
No, yeah,
They
unfortunately,
may already be dead, but their brains don't know that yet.
yeah.
I don't want to be on the safe side of things because I don't want to be mauled.
You don't want to be all
Unless
cut up.
which even then that might not work.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cecilia, you have no idea how many grinds I probably do actually put out or dispose of.
You
It's a
compost?
lot. So what?
Can you compost in your HOA?
Shh, quiet.
As long as nobody sees it.
No, I mean, can you garden that kind of thing?
So there, we do have an area around our shed that's been landscaped for it. I could get away with that because it really wouldn't be seen. That doesn't, for just putting down like coffee grinds and whatnot, it's not going to cause that big of a deal. As opposed to having a fire where, yeah, that can be seen easier. Molly needs a Pepsi.
Yeah.
Be right back.
See, what happened to me last week was I was out, because I trap this time of the year, trap coyotes, trap raccoons, muskrats, mink, and all them, And my buddy and mine, we have a couple sets out right now, and we were walking down the field line, and I had a coyote in a trap foothold, and I figured, well, I'm gonna dispatch it, and I put it down, double lunged him with my 22, dropped him, and I'm like, okay, he's done, expired within 5 minutes, less than that. So I go over and I'm going to grab the trap. That sucker was still alive, jumped over top of my back and like bit onto my boot. And I freaked out. My buddy's like, dude, what the freak? He goes, pow, and he shot another round.
Oh, he froze.
Coyote. I'm like, God.
Well, that's the same thing happened to Justin last year.
Yep.
He thought it was dead and it moved on him.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's why I want to make sure,
Well,
I have
he almost broke. Yeah, he almost broke the cardinal rules: do not enter that catch circle at all.
Yep.
And he was like this far away from the catch circle, and it got his attention.
Yeah, it happened to Trapper Jay with
That's
a kid.
what I'm talking about, Justin.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
That actually doesn't look too bad.
So yeah, I mean, you gotta stay out of those.
Okay. He didn't get it, get through your boot or anything, did he?
No, he did, but if my buddy wasn't there at that moment, because like I said, I thought he was done, expired, because he just laid over, and I was looking at him thinking, he's expired, and then I go and grab the trap, and the moment I grab the foothold, he lifted up his other leg, and basically jumped up with his one front leg, jumped over top of my back. I'm kneeling down on the ground. That sucker jumped over top of me, turned around because he couldn't go far enough, and latched on my boot.
You're lucky it was your boot, not the rest. It's somewhere else a little bit more, vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm like, son of a gun, and I was
You
like,
have to.
Did you have to get new boots?
yeah,
Kind of figured.
yeah. I should have took a picture of it, but I was like, these boots are
You get a
they're
smoke?
no good now.
I'm gonna have to get some really thick boots if I'm going to be doing that.
Yeah.
I don't have. I've got hiking boots, but I don't have those kind of boots.
Yeah. My cousins, they hunt raccoons at night, and they have dogs, and they tree them and stuff.
Right.
And they use like 22s and 17 HMRs and stuff. Well, my one cousin was wearing just regular like hunting boots, like your muck boots that go up, almost to your knees, kind of thing.
Right.
They shot a coon out of a tree. Well, it came down at the base of the tree and came running at my cousin and latched onto her boot and actually bit almost her whole toe off.
Ouch.
After being shot.
Man, remember when I shot a big boar coon once with my bow? He was not happy. And it took him a while for him to die.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, you missed it, Ajax. Last week, I had to get rid of a possum.
10 pounds, he said.
Almost 10-pound possum.
That's crazy.
It was huge. Yeah,
See,
it was.
Awesome.
That was one of the ones that was going around the chicken coop, and it was also digging underneath my house.
See,
Not anymore.
all the
Yeah.
possums I do is I just let them go. There's no market for them right now that I heard.
No. Unless you want to make a thong.
Are they edible?
I wouldn't eat one.
No.
Then just say they're not.
I
No,
wouldn't.
They don't.
Eat a skunk.
Awesome soup.
AT's awfully quiet over there. It's hunting, I know. Sorry, dude.
Oh no, you're fine.
Definitely wouldn't eat a skunk. Ugh.
No, Cecilia, it doesn't matter. I mean, there's some animals you can do a clean kill. You know they're right through the heart, but doesn't mean they're going to die right away. Even though they're technically dead or dying, it's a clean kill. I've seen it with hogs. I've seen it with deer. I've seen other things. They don't die right away. That's why you wait and follow and just observe.
And don't
Even a
bump.
deer, you can do a perfect double lung shot on a deer. You got to wait to the last minute because they can do a death throttle that could kill you if you're not careful. So you just got to be patient and don't try to rush into things.
Yeah, sometimes things just don't work out.
I saw a guy on Facebook the other day post on Indiana down there, and the guy shot a buck. It was a nice buck. He thought it was down, dropped it in his tracks, and he got down right away because it was his first deer.
Oh, no.
Everybody's excited. They want to go
Deer
and
fever, yeah.
hold the rack. Well, he got down out of the tree, went to the buck, and it was still alive. And he went to go grab the rack. That buck jumped up, and when he jumped up, it actually cut his whole top of his head and split it open, and he ended up in the ER that night.
Did he get the deer? Is the question.
He did get the deer, but he's,
Okay.
he was, that's like sketchy. That's why you were just saying it doesn't matter where you hit these animals. You got to give them like deer. I
Make
give them
sure.
the most is about a half hour to an hour before I even go down to go look at them.
Mandy's back.
If they drop right away, you still wait.
Yep. An hour to a half hour. I don't get down right away.
No. No, actually, with deer, double lung shot is a good shot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's the way I practice with my 3D target in the backyard.
If you can get heart and lung all at one time, it's over with really, really, really quick.
But the thing is,
less
they
than a minute.
their head don't necessarily know that by that time.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
it just takes a little while. But for pigs, even if you shoot a pig in the head with a rifle, it'll still take you a while for the hog to go down.
Yeah.
That's why you got to make sure you stay away from them.
Oh, believe it or not, even with squirrels.
Oh yeah. I don't want to get down to that. Thanks,
I've been
Jim.
trying to find a good place to go squirrel hunting. I haven't found one yet.
Oh, my backyard.
Well, the thing is, here where we're at, squirrels are in town. And some of the really nicest, fattest squirrels I've ever seen are in town, but I can't find any outside of town.
Like I said, and again, Cecilia, it's also on the method of which they are harvesting that game. Like I said, again, I'm not a big believer of these big, badass, fast moving rounds.
Yep.
If anything, I still prefer a big, slow round.
Bow.
Yeah, bow or a muzzle loader.
I don't own one yet.
Or
That's
big
on my
air.
list. That's on my list.
Oh, you'll like black powder. I
Oh,
love it.
I already showed you the ones I want to get. The kit I
I
want to get.
prefer black powder.
It's
I just
not
haven't
my
had a chance to do it yet. It's down the road. I do have to get a new shotgun first before I do that.
But yeah, like I said, it'd be fun just to go out there, get your own food, and that would, that's a lot of food for the holidays when hunting season comes around.
A deer for a typical family should last a half a year to a year, depending on how it's, cut.
I wish I had a typical family.
Well, we just Ian, Jenny, and I a regular sized deer, say about 175 to 200 pounds, would last us, a good portion of the time.
Yeah, that's
So
a big deer.
Well, remember, this is from Iowa fed deer.
Yeah. Yeah, grain fed.
Pretty much. I don't care about racks. Racks mean nothing to me, unless I'm getting something made for a custom knife or something. But that's about it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's food.
Mhm.
And Jenny makes one of the most awesome venison meatloaves ever. So
I know
I
we
love-
need that. I still need to see that one from JV. I still haven't seen that yet.
I watched it already. And when he got his venison processed, he has no artificial fat, additives to it. There's no cow fat in that. So he had to add bacon to that in order to get the fat he needed.
As the binder, yeah.
Ooh, bacon.
Yep. He cut up bacon and put it into, he had 2 pounds of venison, ground venison, that he made into meatloaf.
I mean, yeah, like I said, here we have unlimited hogs of which you can harvest. Okay. A couple of those, a deer, 1 or 2 turkeys for the season. That's a lot of food. And then you grow your own vegetables in the yard.
If you grow your own vegetables, the hogs will come anyway.
Actually, we've got the gardens going this past year. I have not seen them here in my yard
Yet.
yet. Like I said, yet.
No evidence.
It's like they know. It's just like, we smell the pest hunter. Don't go there.
What do hogs eat in general?
Anything.
Roots,
They're
grass.
omnivores. They'll eat anything, literally.
Oh, you got to see the damage they do to yards when they're looking for grubs in the ground. It looks like a big old giant tractor with a rototiller goes through and just uproots the whole thing, just turns the whole soil upside down.
Jeez.
That's why they cause millions and billions of dollars of damage per year
Mhm.
in Texas alone.
Oh yeah.
But that's
I
not
mean-
how much they do U.S. wide, or even continental U.S. wide.
Oh, they're saying it's over 2 billion over the U.S.
Per year.
and rising.
Jeez.
That's just the damages, not only and that's just the crop damage. That's not the land damage. That's crop.
Right. I've heard people seeing them you can see the damage from planes.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
Yes, that's true. Mike works on a farm with his dad, so that's how he knows about those kind of things. But he's one of those tractor farmers, not the old school type. Man, I've never done hog hunting, but I want to.
Oh,
Just like
so
I
I
want
want to so bad.
I would have to make sure Ian. I would have to ask Ian if he'd be interested in doing it too. So I wouldn't want to go without him.
Yeah, like I said,
Get back.
I mean, you can use a 22 LR, but you're going to have to be really, really good, and you got a very, very small target to hit.
Well, if he's going to
So
have
that
a
is
decent
practice,
rifle,
practice, practice.
Oh, he's going to have a decent high power rifle if he's going to do that.
Mm.
He's not going to go 22 with that one.
Actually, you can. I've seen people do it with a 177 break barrel rifle. But like I said, you have a target the size of a quarter that you have to aim for.
Well, the thing is, this is a moving target that can kill you, and I want him to stand as far as freaking away as possible, where you can, use a scope and just plink him. Because I don't think he'd probably get scared and end up in the first place.
Oh yeah, the sounders can get huge. Yeah, that's what a herd of pigs is called. It's called a sounder.
ET, when are you making your own blend of coffee?
I do not have an answer for that at this time.
But is that on the schedule sometime in the future?
We'll see what happens.
A backpacker's blend would be awesome.
If something happens, it will probably be a collaboration with a roaster, because at this point in time in my life, I have no interest in sinking the time and money into roasting coffee for me to sell out or even give out. So if something happens with the ATCC name on it, it's probably going to come from one of my roaster friends or whatnot. But we'll see what the future holds.
Well, if it does, I want to be on the list.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting some coffee from you, but I'm going to make sure I get some more coffee from you.
Yeah, unfortunately, today's schedule, just to give you a heads up, I never made it to the post office. I ended up
like I told you, I'm not in a hurry.
Long. I know. I want to get it out though before the shipping starts getting crazier and crazier. So I'm hoping tomorrow will be a little bit calmer, where I can go out at lunchtime and get it mailed out.
Even if it's after the first of the year, I'm okay.
I don't want to wait that long. I want you guys to check out the coffee. It's really good. I can't wait to see
I'm
it.
sure. I'm not sure how much 3 ounces of ground beans will make, to be honest, for how many cups of coffee. But I'm trying to find out.
Well, I will say I've made 3 or 4 cups with it so far, and I still have from my original bag. I don't know where it's at, but I still have some left. So it just depends on how much you end up using for how you brew.
AT.
I know.
That's gonna be that bag.
Oh man. Hey, Mike, is there any way I can get hunt on your dad's land by any chance?
Mhm.
Try to get permission best way you can. Talk to farmers.
Oh yeah.
You know what the best way is?
Talk to them. Be nice. Be polite.
No, to get
Move.
is be nice. Hunt off, and when you get the first permission, get as many as you can, and then talk to the landowner. And then what he'll do is he'll reference you on to other people's properties.
Yeah, like next door and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and then go out and pick your night or day, whatever, and then go out and try to get a few more. And then if you have success on that property, that landowner next to him will reference you on to someone maybe down the road.
Yeah.
And but you'll have the antis. They'll say, no, sorry, we got people already here.
Yeah. See, I'm trying to find somebody that's several landowners are all together, so I can put cell cameras out there.
Yep.
And then I can actually kind of keep track of where they are and actually head them off the night before.
Yep.
The one someone told me this once. When you want to go get permission, don't go like thinking that you're going to get on the land the same day you're going to hunt.
What are you doing?
No.
Weeks in advance, and you go up in your normal everyday clothes and just talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep.
And if they're cool with it, you'll know.
Yep.
If they're not, be polite anyway.
Yep.
Mhm.
You have to say no. Just thank them for their time and move on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people who are really big jerks about it.
Oh yeah.
Both landowners and people trying to get permission.
Well-
hey Jeff,
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Well, like, but with us air gunners, we have a certain advantage too, because we can get into
Okay.
areas where the powder burners can't get
My
in.
shoes. Leave my
Well,
shoes.
bow hunters too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Move. Move.
That's why I have to be more accurate than most, because people say, "Oh, you're going to injure the whatever animal and not whatever." I want to make sure when I shoot something, it stays down the first time.
Yeah.
So that's why I love my bows. I'm good at it.
I had
Jeff-
one permission until she got her fences up because she needed help until the fences were up.
Right.
And I would get out there and I never got anything out of there. And I went out there like several times.
I'm not so sure about that one, Mike. So I have no answer to that one.
Jeffafa.
Jeffafa? Oh my
Well,
God!
Yes.
He's a Jeff Denham fan here.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to get off here for tonight. I got some things to do. So
Oh, before just remember, come back tomorrow. I'll give you that recipe for the Sunday. That way, you can get diabetes, as my wife says, from that.
There's Jeff
I'll
is
see
looking
you
at the air
tomorrow.
gun.
Hey, Jeff.
all right,
Yeah,
y'all.
brother.
Good night. And,
Yeah, Jeff, hit up either Ajax or myself. And if you're new to it, talk to one of us. We'll help you out.
Oh, my friend Will, Miscellaneous Mitts, is also he's got a Discord channel that he follows that talks about all that too.
all right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all
Have a good
You
night.
know, brother.
and
See ya,
we'll
Jeff.
catch you guys tomorrow. So,
Alrighty.
all right, bye.
Bye.
Like that, Jason A, Jason B, and Colin. ABC. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, greetings, Mike.
Now, where's Mike Bruno at? I don't remember.
He's mine.
Iowa. Okay.
He's a friend of mine. He actually helped us move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's got a pickup truck.
Yes, he does. But he doesn't hunt. He can't walk very far. He has issues. But he's a really good photographer, though.
Nice.
His mom is who we adopted her cat when she went into, she couldn't take care of the cat anymore. So Ninja, the cat that we call Fluffernutter, was hers. Okay, just let me know, Mike, if I can get permission. That'd be great. Somewhere I'd take Ian. We're not so much for deer, but mostly probably for rabbits, squirrels, maybe some pheasants, if we're lucky.
Y'all get to see only the best parts of me right now.
Why is that? You
Live
shave.
with StreamYard is in the way. Swap me
Live
with him.
StreamYard.
Is there any way you can get rid of that?
Put me up there.
There you are.
It's the wild coffee eyes.
And I like the the gleam off the clean shaven head and everything.
Well, it's not clean shaven.
It looks like it. There's Mandy.
Hello, Mandy.
Hey, girl.
Hi,
Oh, he said he doesn't have any wooded areas anymore.
Jenny! Jenny!
Her and Jenny can talk all night. If you let them.
I've had a little bit
You
too
know,
much coffee
what are you
today.
doing?
Sorry.
You need more coffee.
Thank
Mandy,
you,
I'll
Jack. I appreciate it.
there you go.
Espresso Dare.
Okay. So,
Triple
Mandy,
espresso.
So, Mandy, you like my blending video that I did?
Mm-hmm. I
I've had a
very
lot
much
of fun with
did.
that.
I've even been bugging JV so I've got to get one of those blenders. He's like, that's not what I thought you said, but we'll just continue on with the conversation. And it's
Oh.
like,
Good night,
Heading
Cecilia.
out, folks.
okay.
Good night, Cecilia.
Bye, Cecilia. Yeah.
Good night. Stay safe. Stay warm. Be safe.
Yeah, especially all you guys up north, stay warm.
Stay warm.
Oh, Mandy, keep cool.
Me. It's actually really cool today. It has dropped. Like
How cold is it?
we got up to, I think it was 96 yesterday, to the point where I was cooking, I was grumpy, and I was in a really pissy mood. And today, just let it load.
I can't believe that Mandy would ever be in a pissy mood.
Oh, trust me, I was in dragon
Well,
mode
you didn't
yesterday.
have coffee? You should have seen her. Oh my
No.
gosh.
We now call it the chicken mood. You know why?
Why?
I'm scared to ask.
Because it's foul.
Oh, it's a foul move.
It's 70. It's only going to get up to 77 today. And
That's
it's
nice.
cloudy.
That's a big
That's
change
perfect
from
weather.
yesterday.
I
Mandy?
know.
It's
I didn't
17
wear my
degrees
jumper.
here.
Oh.
It's 17.
Not
I'm
Celsius,
gonna-
degrees.
No, I had the fans going. I went outside a few times and sat under the sprinkler because it was so hot. I kept bathing Booster because he was hot, and I was in a really pissy mood yesterday.
Well, you're okay. We love you either way.
She's an Aussie, she ain't no saint.
Yeah,
I'm just me.
To Cliff's point, Mandy is one of the things in Australia that will absolutely kill you.
I am not going to agree.
He didn't specify that she wouldn't. And the thing is, she's the first person that will probably go will probably be JV.
No, because it doesn't matter how much of a bad mood I'm in. He takes the piss that hard by the end of it. My bad mood's gone and I'm losing it laughing. He makes me happy.
That's good.
So he won't be the first to go.
It'll probably be me, but that's okay.
No.
Not me because I got all the coffee.
Ooh,
Yous are all safe. Everyone on panel and everyone in chat, you're all safe.
and Jenny.
Of course. Jenny
Jenny,
I don't need to say Jenny. Jenny's
Yeah.
just a part of that list. She's
Right.
family.
Definitely family. I wish you
Mandy-
could make it to get together this next year because I think it'd be awesome to have you there. But I know you're doing everything you can, and having to go through all that red tape must freaking suck, big time.
It's shattering at times. It really is.
Yeah, I can't even begin to describe how bad it must feel. Because I can't. 'Cause I'm not you,
Yeah.
obviously. But
Well,
It definitely changes the mood, and there's been a few times where I haven't gotten out of bed and all I've done is cried, and it's like I just don't want to be
when
here
you
no more.
finally get here, we're going to have a party.
Oh yeah, you're safe, Jeff. You're safe, and I'm going to hold you to that, Cliffy. And you got to dress like the other one we spoke about as well. You got to do that one too.
Oh, if he's going to do the cow singing, I want to be the person filming it.
I want to know what the other one that she won't say out loud is.
Have her put it in the private chat. That way you know what it is.
These are all going to have to wait and see.
She's not going to, whatever it is, she's not going to put it in chat.
I'm not going to tell no one until he does it. But I'm
So,
going to
Mandy.
be losing it laughing.
So Mandy, what are you guys gonna be having for your holidays, food, and then your desserts?
Okay, so we're not really going to be so-called celebrating this year, but we're going to have ham if we can afford it, chicken, coleslaw, potato salad, and that's about it food-wise. And for dessert, it'll just be like pavlova. I'm going to try and make a trifle this year, though.
What's that?
It's like sponge cake. You put sponge cake on the bottom, and then you get like a jelly mix. You put fruit in it, pour it over the sponge cake, You let that set, then you put a layer of custard. Let that set, and then you put a layer of cream and more fruit on the top.
That actually sounds good.
It's really good. So it's pavlova and
It's almost like a
If it
tres
works
leches
out.
cake.
trifle. But that's mainly all we have.
I'm
It's
gonna make
yeah.
pickle pinwheels.
Just explain what a trifle is that she's going to be making. I think you'd love it.
Chocolate.
No, sponge
No.
cake with custard and berries and all that stuff.
Yes.
Aussie trifle.
Mark wants to know if Dare is the coffee version of Jolt Cola. If you know what Jolt Cola is.
I'd have no idea, Bruno. I just know it's coffee. They did because normally I drink Masters.
Yeah, I noticed it's a little different.
That's from yesterday. That's what I normally drink. But we're having a supply issue apparently, and she can only get there. So
Do we need to send you a emergency thing of Black and Bold coffee?
no, customs won't let it through. JV's already tried. The only
Black
way
and
I
Bold?
can, the only way I can get it is if I go to their website and order
That's
it.
what I mean. Have someone buy it and have it sent to your
No,
you that way.
because the postage is through the roof.
So
Yeah, Cecilia said that
So-
earlier. Even she's having issues.
Yeah,
Everything jumped 40%.
wow.
yeah. It's,
That was domestic as well.
Yeah.
it costed me, I think it was $60 for postage for black and gold.
How much did you get when you
Black and
did
bold.
Black and Bold? How much did you get? How many ounces, or was that, or is that pounds, or how many did you get?
Just a bag.
How much was the bag? I mean, how much did the bag
Hey.
weigh? How many ounces?
Do
you remember?
Give me a sec.
Remember, what $60 to you would be a little cheaper from us as we're sending it from here, because American kind of thing.
She said $60, not $6.
So no, $60 Australian
Right.
to American, so it would be a little different for us. Is what I'm saying.
Well, let's see here.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
black-
no. It was $14 for the coffee, and it was $20 postage, so it was 34. And if you round that to Aussie, it was 60 odd.
Yeah,
And that
Wow.
$40 American
that's not bad though to get it sent for coffee.
for one bag of coffee.
Remember,
For
you're
one.
sitting at halfway across the planet.
That's 16
Right, but-
ounces. 1 pound.
You could buy like 2.5 bags of coffee just for that price at the right place.
Yeah, but remember, we're going to get it sent to Australia.
No, I'm saying within Australia, they've got to have some good coffee there.
Yeah, but not like we have here.
What is it? Rifle, dog and rifle? Dog
Black
and
Rifle?
gun?
Right?
No,
Oh, she's got another website that she's been getting coffee from.
Dog and Gun
There's another brand that she's
is it's an American sort of brand. Where is it?
Yeah, I see it.
But they have a store based in Australia. They're really good. For the drip filters for a 20-pack, it costed me $44.95 and $10 shipping. That's all Australian. So that was
So,
$54.95.
but they have a website as you showed, so we could probably order it from here and have it delivered to you there from Australia.
Yeah, but it's pricey though, Colin. For 20-pack for the 20 drip filters, it's near on $50.
I think you'd probably be worth it. We love you when you're caffeinated. You're better off that way.
I'm just psycho happy hypo when I haven't got coffee. It can go one in 3 directions if I don't have coffee.
So-
Roll the dice, right?
Exactly.
No, the fact is, I mean, we got your big coffee mug waiting for you here, obviously. But the thing is, we just want to make sure you're happy and you have the coffee you need.
To be quite honest with you, Colin, I'd rather you donate that money into getting me over there than
That we
buying
can-
me coffee, because
We can
that
all
is the
do it.
only thing that will make me truly happy is finally being over there.
We need to do a GoFundMe then. That way you can put it all in one big account. Then you just like ship it to you. That way, get it done.
How much is it to get over here?
First trip is going to be $7,000 Australian, and then the second
Round
trip
trip,
is going to be over $10,000.
First one's round trip. Second one's one way.
So
The first one is to get things settled to get it before you can do the second one permanently.
yeah. What's the caffeine?
I remember that Jolt Cola.
Oh, if you ever watch the movie Hackers, it's the preferred cola of the elite hacker.
Hmm.
There's
It's one
45
of 18 favorite movies.
in this thing, however many mils it is, I can't find it. 500 mils, there's 45 grams of sugar, and then there's 23.5 grams of added sugars. And there's 240 micrograms of caffeine. Coffee!
Trying to get it so y'all can read what that says, but it might be, yeah, it's weird looking.
Hmm.
But it's in that place where I put that thing that one time. You see that, Colin? Sticker on my laptop.
It sounds
Come
like,
on.
yeah, it sounds like Fry was talking.
That place where you put that thing that time? Yeah, that's from Freak talking to Acid Burn.
Correct.
And
You
he
see-
was in jail. And you put him around the one thing you should never do. Never let him be around a telephone.
And see,
By the
if
way-
you ever need, if your computer's running slow, just put another sticker on it.
By the way,
Or,
guess what-
Your laptop.
or you can do what I
18?
do.
look at if you should see what I'm playing right now. Guess
A
which
black
movie this
screen.
is. But wait for it. He'll recognize this one from the beginning. It's not showing
Call
any
of
sound
Duty.
yet for no reason.
Call of Duty!
Nope.
Nope.
Looks like it.
This is
Modern
the opening
Warfare.
sequence of the movie Hackers.
Hackers. This is
Starring
when they're raiding.
Johnny
Yeah,
Lee
the-
Miller
They're being
and
swatted.
Matthew Lillard and
That's,
Fisher
that's, when
Stevens.
that's when they're raiding Dave's
house.
house.
Yep.
Zero cool.
Zero Cool. One of my favorite movies of all time. The only thing that made it sad when I realized every computer they had was Apple.
Oh, my nose.
They used nothing but Apple computers for that particular movie because they couldn't get the rights to IBM or anything like that. I'm assuming. And they're talking about a 28.8 BBS modem being the fastest around back then. This is before Wi-Fi, folks. Love Caddyshack.
Yeah.
But this is his channel, so we need to find out what he wants to talk about.
Right.
Food.
Food.
Food. Holiday foods.
Coffee.
So
Anybody got any
one,
recipes they want to share?
one thing that's always
I
made
only
in
have
my
my
house-
Sunday recipe. That's the only one I've got. Unless you want to do Irish stew, then I have to whole ballgame.
Well, what do you got there, AT?
one thing that gets made at our house is because of my niece, who she is vegan. And one year when she came, when she was younger, my wife made a fried rice for her and just didn't put the egg in it. And now it's like expected. When she comes to our house, she's like, is Aunt Sharon going to make the rice? So we always, which I think is funny considering that at Christmas time, about the only restaurant you're going to find open is a Chinese restaurant. And at our house, we have traditional Christmas plus Chinese food at our house. It's just homemade fried rice.
Now, white or brown rice?
Oh, brown.
White.
For that one, she uses a basmati white rice, long grain. But we do a
Wild
lot
rice.
of
Wild
we
grain
like
wild
brown
rice is good.
Spray you.
I
Sorry,
don't
what?
eat rice
What
anymore,
you
but my family grew up on two things growing up: Daily Moore beef stew and rice. And you get sick of rice really, really quick.
really quick.
There's so many different ways you can make it.
No, rice is rice. It doesn't change the taste or texture.
If you use brown rice, it does.
Oh, I love brown rice.
Brown rice is more
love you too.
firm
No, there's-
than
Yeah, I
White
just
rice.
bought you long grain brown rice.
I know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too.
Remember, I was a kid at the time, and we had it like almost every single day, and it was not something we liked to have every freaking day because we didn't have a lot of money, and
Yeah, I
That's
also happen to
what
like
spaghetti
barley
noodles.
too.
huh?
Us, it was spaghetti noodles.
Well, we had spaghetti, but my mom and dad used to make homemade turkey and noodles with mashed potatoes, which is also freaking awesome. Potato soup was common too. Why? Because it was cheap and easy.
Oh, I love potato soup.
Yep. Then we grilled cheese with the government cheese, obviously.
Government cheese.
Government cheese.
Government cheese.
It's still Velveeta still makes an amazing grilled cheese. I don't care who you are.
For me, it was peanut butter sandwiches was what I ended up eating most of the time because, like you said, it's what we could afford and get in, and it stays stable.
Yeah, like that's why I learned to hunt and fish and things like that. Do I consider myself a fisherman? Nope. Could I
When I
put
met
food on?
Jason, he was
I don't
living
eat.
off of ramen and popcorn.
Yeah.
I don't like ramen. I don't. Noodles are okay,
and-
but I can't handle the packets. It's too salty.
And canned goods.
We used to go to not Aldi's. It was Econo Foods back in the day,
Yes.
and there was another one. It was a warehouse place. It was before Costco's and Walmart or and Sam's Club.
Rainbow.
Huh?
Rainbow?
No. Something like Safeway, not like Safeway, but not quite. I can't remember, but it was a big
Save a lot.
warehouse type place. Huh?
Save a lot.
No,
You
not
used to
Save-A-Lot.
Save a lot. Yeah.
They don't have it anymore.
Shop Smart. Shop S Smart.
Great movie from the Evil Dead.
Comment.
Don't get me wrong. And
Mandy gets extra point. I mean, not Mandy. Molly gets extra points for that.
oh yeah, what can you get at us Mike, that we could all use right now? The
Oh,
shotgun
yeah.
that you
Yeah.
the entire movie.
A boomstick.
The boomstick,
Yeah.
double barrel boomstick.
No.
And a
Like I said-
chainsaw.
Yeah. No, the funny thing is, when I met my wife, I would come home from work. I would pour I would make a half a pot of hot water. So I'd put the half a pot of water into the coffee maker, and then I would put it in there and let that percolate. At the same time, I'd peel the label off my either my can of soup, a can of chili or something, and I would wash it, and then I would pop a hole in the top of it with a can opener, and when it was done brewing the hot water, I'd stick the can in there, and I'd go fishing for 2 hours.
You cook
Like-
it in the coffee pot.
No, I left it in the apartment
Right.
The
You left,
top
but you were cooking the soup or whatever in the
in hot
coffee
water. In the hot water, yeah. So I'd come
You-
back, I'd have hot,
boiler type
Super.
situation.
yeah.
Okay.
When I came back, I had hot food,
Get back.
and if I was too lazy to do anything, I didn't eat.
Before microwaves.
You want to go
Oh
to
no,
bed?
we had microwave. I had microwave.
No, I'm
No,
fine,
back in
thanks,
the day
Molly.
we didn't.
Yeah. All right. Growing up, we had a microwave.
Dude
when I
is
was growing
messing
up.
with stuff he's not supposed to.
We were lucky enough. We had a microwave that had a turn dial, and it went ding, done.
I was 8 years old when I got our first TV. That should tell you something.
Yeah.
And that was back in the
1864.
I was born in 67,
Okay,
So it was in the 70s
1867.
when you
so
got
that
a
would
TV.
probably be about 78.
So you got your
Yeah,
first TV when I was born.
Our first TV was extreme luxury. We had a floor model Curtis Mathis with
And we didn't.
touch
Ours didn't have a
buttons.
remote. There was
Ours
no
had
such thing as a
touch
remote with
buttons.
us.
I was the remote.
Me too.
Mhm.
We had channels 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13.
Wow, you had more channels than we did. We had 4.
My
We
daddy
had
used to make me stand at the
5,
TV and he would
8,
tell me next. And I
11,
would turn
and
the dial on.
13.
That's how my dad would flip the channels. He'd have me stand by the TV and he would say, next. I'd turn
Yep.
it one, wait, next.
Boom, boom, boom.
Then the antenna would mess up. Then he'd make you change it. With
Boy, get
tinfoil.
your big head out the way. You can't see the screen.
Yeah, we were just lucky we had a color TV when we got our
Yes,
first
it was
TV.
color.
The first one I can remember we had was not color, it was black and white.
Oh, I had a little one. I got at a yard sale that back then was a little 5-inch black and white TV with rabbit ears.
And let me guess, it had the AM FM radio on it too, right?
No. I was lucky about that one. They didn't have that.
Oh,
Or if it did, it didn't work. That's why it was being sold. But then
No,
again,
we were-
back in the day, that's when you had 8-tracks and stuff were popular back then.
yeah.
The minute you said that, the first thing that popped in my head was 8-track.
Exactly. But I hate to say this, folks. I need to pop off here because I need to get my feet up. My feet are
Alrighty.
starting to swell. But I will see you everybody tomorrow at 8 p.m. For my live. I'll be showing off my bow for I'm going to plan on using for my bug out bag and bring my backpack up and show some stuff I keep in there as well. Paul, yes, I remember that too,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
among other things. But I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.
All right. Have a good night,
Good
Colin.
night, Colin. Good night,
Colin.
Jenny.
Not Colin.
Good
Not
night,
Jenny.
Not gonna-
Everyone's saying good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
See you
Have a good
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, brother.
Okay.
And then we got bigger.
Dun,
Then
dun,
there were 4.
dun.
Yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to making camper pies with the strawberry and rhubarb mix. Oh, yummy. The little itty bitty little round pies are awesome.
So when I lived in England and I worked at a cake factory,
Mm-hmm.
one night this is back when I was making the ingredients for Mandy will know what I'm talking about, but mincemeat pies,
Yes.
which is a fruit raisin pie.
Yep.
And I used to make the ingredients for it, but one night the line was down, so I didn't need the ingredients or whatever. And,
No.
they sent me over to help haul out the rhubarb, and my job was basically going to these frozen boxes of rhubarb, sticking my hands in it, and turning this rhubarb. And I smelled like straight up rhubarb for I swear it was like 5 days.
Oh,
But I wasn't happy about it because it was
No.
cold. My hands turned blue.
yeah. Well,
Even with
and
gloves on, my hands were like blue.
yeah, you get a little bit of that blue celery smell.
But I tell you what, I'd rather have to deal with the rhubarb than what I usually had to deal with because I can't stand like raisins,
Mhm.
and that's what one of the big ingredients was from the mincemeats pies. And I'll never forget the oils that got in my skin and fingers. And one of the first times when I was working the shift, and I'd taken a sandwich to work for my lunch, I took a bite into it, and the oils had gotten into my bread, and I was just like, I can't eat my sandwich.
Oh,
Mhm.
Hmm.
like I said, I'm pretty sure I can get rhubarb to grow down here. It's just I don't know how well it's going to grow here.
And you're the only one that likes it here.
Yeah, I know. The problem is that plant takes up a lot of room too.
That's funny, Mandy. I mean, excuse me, Jim. Nothing. That's evidently I'm getting tired because I'm calling everybody everything else.
That's okay. Just don't call us late for dinner.
I would never call you late for dinner.
I know because you never call.
Too far.
Too far away. No, like I said, another thing is I get to put my asparagus in the ground this year.
Nice.
So
No,
I got a funny story about asparagus. At the house we lived in before this one, we had a section of the yard, and we always called it the weird patch because it was just this weird, overgrown looking stuff going on. And over time, my wife would go outside, and she would just slowly start clearing it out. And we eventually got it to where there was nothing there, right? Because the stuff that was there was all like dried, and it was really
It's
tall
really
and
tall.
dead. Well, after clearing it out and it starts growing back, one day my wife comes up to me with a picture, and she had a picture of asparagus, and she had like one single one here, and then like a bunch she got out of our refrigerator. And she goes, "This is what was growing in the weird patch. This is the asparagus from our fridge." She goes, "We have asparagus in the backyard." So
Yes.
after we cleared it out and got the dead stuff out, which was actually dead asparagus, and that stuff, once it starts growing, it'll just keep growing. I don't care what you do to get rid of it. It'll keep coming back. So we had asparagus in the backyard.
Yeah, I got it in the tub. So this upcoming spring, before it goes, I'm actually gonna put it in the ground. I mean, like I said, I've had it in there for 2 years now, and it's gonna fill the bucket, overfill the bucket if I don't get it in the ground this upcoming spring. Hi, Grace.
Hey,
You
Grace.
just missed. Colin,
Grace.
we got about 8 minutes left.
Hi, Grace.
Hey, Grace.
Hey, Grace.
Hey,
Yeah.
your Grace.
Hey, Grace.
And like I said, and next month, I can probably go a little bit later on Wednesday nights because I will have all my Thursdays off. I'll have 3 days off a week because they made me use up my vacation or I lose it. So I just took 3-day weekends instead.
That's what I used to do in the past, but we're getting converted to the unlimited vacation time.
Yeah.
So we've got that, and I literally I told my boss today, I was like, all right, I want the following days off for December, and he goes, approved. So I'm working. Pretty soon, I will be working 3-day weeks, like you were stating, basically, until the end of the year, and then the last week of December, with an exception of a few people, and I'm going to be one of those few. Most of the company is going to be off. My group has to have somebody working to keep an eye on things. So I've got the week after Christmas, but because it's a company, what they call recharge week, I have to take off another week. And that's why I'm going camping the first week in January, because that's when everybody else goes back to work. I'm going to be off. So
There we go. Yeah, she has 7-day weekends.
whoop, whoop. What is it you do, Grace, to get 7-day weekends?
Retired.
Okay.
Alrighty. You can catch me on probably Instagram or Facebook. Just Facebook. Just look under Pest Hunter Outdoors.
Let's see.
See, told you.
Oh, Grace is retired.
And same thing with Jeff.
And to make things a little bit easier for everybody, Jason, I'm going to drop the links
Oh.
to your Instagram and Facebook in chat. Is that cool?
Go ahead. Yeah, and yours too.
All right, there's his Instagram. Give me a second while I pull up Facebook.
1, 2,
Yeah, I'm
3,
Yes.
4. Bruno.
Don't call me Dave. Yeah.
And there's Facebook.
You'll get there, Grace. Takes time. But you will get there.
And this is my Instagram.
I'm pretty sure everyone already has me on Facebook. I'm not sure
Yeah.
about Instagram.
I got you on Facebook, man.
I got you on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
That was nice pictures of those of that upper cold atmosphere with those clouds.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
I thought it was really weird. It's like, the sky's all spotty tonight.
That's because it's the cold atmosphere high up, and it causes the clouds to do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, Grace. Polka dotty clouds.
That's a Pokey Dotty clouds. No, actually, I did pretty well in my science classes when I was in high school. Extremely well. I also did
If
very
you-
good in my ornamental horticulture, my ag classes,
Yeah.
where I was actually graded separately from everybody else.
Oh, fancy.
Mhm.
Special.
Well, yeah, that's
It was-
I like fancy though. Fancy.
Well, everything
Actually-
was graded on the curve, but the curve I had messed everybody else up.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
Hey Jeff, you just got a request on Facebook from a Jason wearing a blue face mask with mysterious writing on it. That's me.
Yeah.
The writing on my mask is actually exploit code.
Yeah,
What
like
can
I
I
said,
say? Hacker's gonna hack.
yeah, like I said, I usually don't put out friend request unless I talk to them first. That's so they know it is me.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
take that back.
I don't accept a lot of Facebook requests because my Facebook is my personal. It's not attached to social what is it, YouTube and stuff like that. So if I
Yeah.
don't accept ya, it's either one because I don't like ya, or two I don't know ya. Two
Yeah.
reasons.
Actually,
See
I
you
was
later,
wrong.
Jeff.
My mask doesn't have exploit code on that one. That just says pwned on it.
Because everyone keeps asking me, "Oh, what's your Facebook?" It's like I'm not giving it out because it's personal.
Well, that's why I
Private.
have two of them. I got one for YouTube, then I have my personal one.
See, my YouTube, I'm not taking very seriously until I have moved, and even then, I'm contemplating whether or not I'm keeping my channel. So, yeah, if we're
Okay,
friends on Facebook, consider yourself lucky.
I'm so lucky.
I only
Yes,
check
it
it like
is.
once or twice a week, Jeff.
Sometimes I go months without looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
I only keep it around for Messenger.
Yeah, it's the
No,
only way she can
mine's-
talk to her mom without
Well,
having
that's
to
the
walk
only way-
across the yard.
Well, it's the only way I can talk to JV at the moment is through Messenger.
Yeah,
You
especially
know.
for long distance calling.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I've done mine up again, like started my Facebook up again, just for the simple fact of once I've moved, it's the only way I'm really going to be able to keep in contact with my family over here.
Now, once you get here, you're gonna start doing videos, right?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
You just
Whether
say,
or not, because JV and I apparently, he was talking about it, we're going to have like a joint channel,
mm-hmm.
and then we're going to have like a separate sort of channel. So he
Well,
can
yeah,
post.
yours can be like the
Who gives hers and ours?
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no. If you look at Lake Fort guy, he's got his channel that makes money for them, and then they also have a joint one that's called Lake Life Family, where she does a lot of that. Behind the scenes, the treehouse and stuff like that is what they call their home, is the treehouse. That's what they said. If I ever was asked if I want to go fishing with anybody besides my dad, I would like to go with him, Mr. Justin Rackley.
Yeah, I don't know. JV reckons to keep my channel, but so what's the point in me keeping my channel when everything we do, we're basically going to be doing together, and it's going to go up on like the joint channel, and it's like, yeah, I'll think about it. I will think about it. We will see.
Like I said, I just got the one. I have no need for two of them right now. Alrighty, folks, it is now 10:01. Unfortunately, it is now 10 o'clock. Ding dong. So what that means, it's time for the end of the programming. I will be on with Mr. Colin tomorrow, and then we'll also be on with Cliff on Saturday. And with that, so everybody always remember to get outside. Enjoy the outside, and don't forget to grow it, harvest it, catch it, clean it, cook it, and then you get to eat it and take it to the potluck.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
this is Jason with Pest Hunter Outdoors. Next to me is going to be Molly with Pest Hunter Outdoors, and we have Amanda, which is what is it again? Amanda now. Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's Amanda there. I'm looking at two different places. And then we have also 8T with All Terrain.
Good night, everyone. Good night,
everybody,
Grace.
have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
And everybody, please be safe out there.
Yes, please be safe.
Mm-hmm.